Now, 7 weather with meteorologist Julie Durda.
Beautiful start on this Friday morning. Nothing but sunshine in place. And as you can see on the satellite, the only cloud cover is just offshore over the western Atlantic, and that's where the showers have been. We do have some low-level clouds in place, but they're not producing any precipitation here over North Bay Village. Absolutely gorgeous start on this Friday. Showers and thunderstorms have stayed offshore throughout the morning, and that's how things will stay throughout the mid-morning and into the early afternoon. Then the clouds will build later on today, and we will see that typical sea breeze develop, and that will eventually bring some showers and thunderstorms to the forecast. They won't be nearly as widespread as we have a pocket of dry air moving into South Florida, so the showers will just be isolated. So just grab your umbrellas. I'd hate for you to get stuck under some of that activity. Right now in Miami, warming up to 83 degrees with a relative humidity of 74%. It feels like 90 degrees to the skin with the winds very calm. In Fort Lauderdale, 83 with a relative humidity of 77%. It feels like 91 degrees to the skin with a south wind at 3 miles per hour. And in the Keys, 83 degrees as well. Relative humidity at 72%. It feels like 89 degrees to the skin with the south wind at 7 miles per hour. Everyone else waking up to the lower 80s as well. Pompano Beach, Oakland Park, Pembroke Pines, Miccosukee, Kendall, and Hialeah. Take a look at the winds moving in from the south, anywhere between 3 and 7 miles per hour. As you can see on the satellite and radar composite, we do have a frontal boundary, a very weak front moving into the southeast United States. We're continuing to watch this moisture in the Gulf of Mexico. Now, what we've been concentrating on the last few days has been this upper level low, because that has been basically triggering the showers and thunderstorms to move in from the southwest to the northeast. This will all move away, and that pocket of dry air will suppress any widespread chance of storms for us. Now, as we look to the Gulf of Mexico, the area that we're watching, the remnants of what was once Isaac, has a 20% chance of tropical cyclone development. Basically, the National Hurricane Center is stating it is less favorable for development. But what's going to happen with that low? Models are in agreement it'll head towards the east. Eventually, this frontal boundary will push more south. Today, we'll have summer sunshine with inland storms possible. Going into tomorrow, very similar weather pattern. Then as we go into Sunday and into early next week, that area of low pressure in the Gulf will merge into that cold front, bringing us a decent chance of showers Sunday and into the early next week forecast. As we go to the tropics, we are watching those two hurricanes in the Atlantic. Hurricane Michael, a very compact system. Hurricane Leslie, a very large system. We have hurricane hunters out there right now. It looks as though the live feed shows that they are picking up wind speeds anywhere between 62 and 60 miles per hour. The intermediate advisory had wind sustained at 75 miles per hour. As you can see, 5 o'clock advisory for Michael, winds at 105 miles per hour. Leslie will continue to push towards Bermuda, staying just east of Bermuda, but they are under a tropical storm watch as the system could be a Category 2 hurricane by then. Otherwise, Michael will stay over the open waters of the Atlantic. No advisories for marine forecast. The bay will be smooth for you in the Keys. No advisories. Nearshore waters at a light chop. Highs in the upper 80s and low 90s, lows in the 70s. We will see that chance of showers in the forecast in the afternoon tomorrow. Better chance of storms Sunday.